G'day legends, how you doing? I'm Tori Favreau, the Geelong-Flipper, your friend, your Uncle Flip. I am coming to you from Slade Point in Mackay, Queensland. I'm a full-time reseller, part-time author, and if you're new, welcome. And obviously, guys, Flip family, welcome back. We've got a really big pick pack video to do today, but I need to do it quickly, so I'll explain that as we get driving. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori, Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
Uncle Flip. I'm Tori.
Geelong-Flipper.
Tori here.
Tori here, the
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? Okay, so let's have a bit of real talk for a second. I can tell you right now, today is cooked. It is 9:35. Now, when I say cooked, if you're not familiar, it's just today is already very, very hot. If you aren't familiar with this part of the world, it is it's in the tropics. It's tropical. So if you look out, you'll see a lot of green. I've shown you guys the different, like the palm trees and all that. It's beautiful, but the humidity is through the roof. For the last couple of months, I think the lowest temp we got was 27, but you accompany that with 86 to 92% humidity. Everything burns and frazzles, and because you're still sweating, but the humidity doesn't let the sweat do its job, it makes for a very hot town. So our offsite is a tin shed. I've taken my power station along to get the fan going, but it won't be enough for today. Our house is already a furnace. We've got a really crappy rental up here. It's got a flat tin roof. Everything inside the house is like a pressure cooker. I've got the air cons on. My wife is at home trying to get the house cool. I said, look, let me go and throw myself into the offsite, so she doesn't have to do that. And that's because I'm a good husband. But we had a massive, massive weekend. Guys, I don't know if it was a fluke. We had some good jewelry items sell. For those who don't know, like I generally sell toys and stuff like that. That's where you'll mainly see me thrifting. I'm switching my focus slightly sideways because my wife, Ali, does jewelry, but our stores are combined. So you can have a look now. All of her jewelry listings almost are now in the Geelong-Flipper eBay store. And we've basically, last week we smashed it, thank God, because it's been really, really worrying. Look, 1 week of good sales does not fix this problem, but it just makes me think, okay, maybe it's going to work. Because we're running low on our funds, plus we still don't have the car back, our Flipmobile. This isn't my car, it's a loan car from a mechanics who has decided to have my car for a month, and the only contact has been when I call up. That's been really, really frustrating, to the point I'm now angry about it. But I know that a hothead, I would get on the phone and yell. I know that a hothead will not produce results. So I've asked Ali if she can phone up and just say what's going on with our car, please, while I'm not in the house, because I don't want to be hovering and then gesturing for her to say things, and I know I will. So I don't want to do that. One, it's disrespectful, and two, it won't get us a good result. So Ali's also doing that whilst I'm away. I'm going to get a cold drink and a sandwich from in here at Deb's, and yeah, it's going to be so hot at the offsite that I know it's still going to be a long video, but you may see me absolutely streaked with sweat by the end of it. And we'll chat like we normally do. And it's going to be a really interesting pick pack video. Some of the stuff is at home. Some of like the jewelry stuff has already been got from where we store that stuff, which isn't here or at home. So we've collected that safely. And yeah, so I'll get it all ready, and I'll be sure to show you guys. If it's not at the offsite, it'll be at home, and I'll go through it with you. Okay, so I know this makes me sound like the most cantankerous person in the world, and sometimes I feel I am. So I just got my coffee, and I got an egg and bacon toasty from Deb's. Now, in the ingredients, it is egg and bacon and barbecue sauce and the bread. But they've put so much cheese in this. I don't want cheese. I'm one of these people, you guys will think I'm a heretic. I don't like cheese. Not really. I certainly don't, like, I'm the one that goes through the drive-through at the Golden Arches and I say, no cheese in my burger. No cheese in the muffin. Blech. There is so much cheese in this. It is sickly to eat. I've eaten half of it because I'm hungry and because it's food, and I'm kind of, I don't like wasting food. I don't know if I can eat the second half. I know that sounds terrible, but guys, if you're going to put cheese in, list it as an ingredient. Because, you know, otherwise you're paying like $10 for a... Oh my God, it's so disgusting. And yet it's cooked really well. If you liked cheese, what are your thoughts? Do you guys like cheese? Pop a comment down below. Tell me how much you love cheese, and I'll see how much it repulses me. I'm going to set up the offsite that we'll get in there. I'm hiding because the aircon's on in the car, but we'll get in there and get some stuff done. Hey guys, welcome to the offsite. So this is my 3x9 storage shed. High ceilings, but it gets very intense. It's already quite swampy in here. Got this fella on behind me, giving me a little bit of heat. And for those who have been following the hat saga, I still haven't found my Bundaberg rum hat, my terry toweling hat. I've had a couple sent in. I've worn them. I've got such a fat head, they're just a little bit too small for me, but I've been wearing them. But I found this on the thrift. It hasn't been worn. I thought it had been. I didn't care at that point, but it is sort of terry toweling. I think it must have been a promotional. I don't drink Southern. I haven't since I was a kid. A kid being like 18 or 19, but it fits, sorta. And it is almost terry toweling. Oh, I don't need it in here, but yeah, at the moment, like I still hope to find my Bundy hat, or someone has a hat that's bigger. I do like these bucket hats now, just for my ears. I'm just getting older, guys, you know, 50 odd years of the ears in the sun when I've been wearing a cap. Probably got to start taking a bit better care of myself and, you know, protecting slip, slop, slapping properly. You don't when you're young, do you? All right. So I said I wouldn't dally around too much. I've definitely got some work to get done. And I've got you guys to show things too. So I like doing this. The pick pack videos are among some of my favorite things that I do. Other than I love the thrifting, but I love being able to show you guys stuff that will give you ideas for yourself. I'm just double checking. Yes, we're connected to iPhone. Sweet. Okay, cool. Firstly, I'm just going to quickly bring in, I've got a tub I've got to bring in. I've just jumped straight up to tub 70, like I told you guys a little while ago. Tub 70. I know that, just in case I've missed something and it's in the big pile of unlisted stuff, I know there is not a tub 70, so it's a safe number to for me to have used. So we'll get that and pop it down the end. Really wouldn't matter where it went, but just to give me a better chance of finding it. And look, truth be told, there's tub 63. I'm pretty sure I saw a tub 65. I know that's awfully all over the place, but yeah, it is one of those silly things that happens. Also, I did bring, yes I did, I brought some extra moisture suckers today. So they're these things, guys. You may see them in medicine and other bits and pieces. Basically, they're silica gel sachets. They absorb moisture, so your products don't. And I remember last week I was talking to you guys about some pop vinyls, and they did not have the pouches in there, and now they do. So we'll mark, I'm just going to mark that off with a Sharpie. And sorry if you're watching, every now and then I'll swirl things around. It may happen unexpectedly. But yeah, I just mark it with an X that I know I've popped it in. And I can see straight away tub 60 doesn't have any. So It doesn't have to be heaps. I tend to just chuck them in. And that way, 3 or 4 do the trick very easily. These things absorb so much moisture. Okay, so the tub's in there. Now, let's get to doing some orders. I'm going to also, oh goodness me, I'm such an idiot. Hang on. I brought a bag to put everything into for once. One of these old IKEA bags. They're awesome, awesome for stuff like this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to assess just what's sold. There's 20 odd items to pick, and with the jewelry I'll be showing you it later. Firstly, this one I am really excited about. This was a $200 sale. Hang on. What's going on? Doing pack and track. I thought you were at work. As in to be a lazy naughty boy?
No, we get the time up and stuff.
Did you come over here just on spec or did you go to our place?
No, I was over at Antigrove. I thought I'd drive.
All right, I'll open.
Does that work? Oh, you key.
No, I'd need to use my app. I'll open up the door. So you might have heard some ne'er-do-well yelling. Well, let's see who it is. It's my beautiful boy, come to surprise me. All right, let me get the door open. All right, guys, so thank God Clint is here. If you didn't figure that out through the bars, he wasn't in prison. Well, he was imprisoned beyond the walls of the offsite. So he's smashing down the other half of my disaster sandwich, and but he's liking it. So it is good value for money, just the fucking cheese. Sorry, guys, I should have given a swear warning. Okay, so going back to where we were, I was excited for this sale because, well, it was a $200 sale and it absolutely kicks ass. It is in tub 35. So, tub 34, tub 35. I've actually had it for a while and I was genuinely surprised that it was still here. It's, oh, wait a second, may as well come with me. There we go. See what I mean? Unexpected movement. Clint, you are in frame, as long as you know. Handsome gentleman. Okay, so let's find it. Try not to drip into the tub. So this was a book from the 1970s, and it had to do with the Alien movies. And I'm going to laugh if I've misplaced it. Nope, it's there. Okay, cool. So it's this book. Now, I'm pretty sure I either got it for nothing or for like literally cents because they were going to throw it out. So this book is the Book of Alien and it is signed. Okay, so the book was by Paul Scanlon and Michael Gross, and yeah, it's a signed book. And from what I can figure out, the signature, yeah, it looks as though it may be Scanlon's signature. In any case, it's just a great book, and $200 is what it went for. It's worth that anyhow, just because it was super old. But yeah, it's just the Book of Alien with all the different prototypes and drawings and what made that movie just so fantastic. So, okay. I'll move that to one side. We don't want anything hopping on that. So I was stoked on that one. The next one is a pair of the shoes. Now they are in tub A. That's an alley tub, which I do have to try to find. Firstly, let me put the other tub back because, you know, Tori and not putting stuff away because I talk too much. Oh, yeah, I was stoked on that alien sale when it came through. I was like, Ellie, did you see that? Yeah, just a book that Lifeline were going to throw out. And I think there was a bunch of other magazines and stuff too. So I just went, look, I'll give you a couple of bucks and I'll save them from the bin. And when I got home, I was like, that alien thing is signed by one of the authors. It's just on a little bit of stick on paper. So one of the things that people used to do was, and they're called book plates. They're like, you can buy, say you bought one of my books and you lived in another state and you wanted me to sign it, I'd sign it on a label. Yeah. Then you can stick it in your book. Yeah. That's what it looks like. So either way around, it was still a bloody good sale. And for once, oh, all right, guys, so I found another one that needs the moisture suckers. Guys, next up, we've got a pair of shoes here now. These were from Ali's stock, which has since been merged into mine. These are, believe it or not, they're Diana Ferrari super soft shoes. They're in great condition, plenty of wear left on them. We paid $3 for these and we sold them for $30 plus post. If you're new to the game, charge, my opinion, charge post. Don't do free post. At the end, unless you're really, really confident, your prices just, they look like you've got postage added into the retail price. That's my thought anyhow. Everyone does it differently. These were a bit, we took the deal on these. We wanted more, but they're a weird color. And in my opinion, they're a bit of a dated color. But it may be for a special outfit that the person wants them for. So who's to say what the heck? Yeah, I'm glad they're out of the store. And we got a cheeky little sale as a result. Next up, guys, this is one of those, well, sort of perennial books that, you know, it just keeps ticking over. Now, it is the book Up the Duff by Kaz Cook. And I think pretty much every Australian parent for the last 20 to 30 years has probably had some version of this book in their home. And so whilst I have had this one for a little while, I think from memory I paid 50 cents for it to get a $10 sale. But 50 cents into 10 bucks, guys. I know a lot of the big time eBay resellers or YouTube reseller, whatever, they'll go on about, oh, I want an average sale of $45. If you're struggling to feed your family, you'll take the $10, less the fees, and you'll still be grateful. All I've got to do is just throw it into an envelope and it's on its way. Really? Why wouldn't I want to make that little bit of money? Give me 20 of these a day and I'll be very grateful. Next up, in tub 4, I'm going to be coming past you there, Clint. Poor bugger, I just said to him, you poor thing. He's like, tub 4 is a Ralph Lauren.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got it.
There we go. Sorry, mate. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. We're recording. He goes, it's okay. It's okay. Do what you got to do. So yeah, this is a Ralph Lauren top. Just a t-shirt, polo, bright pink logo. And see, mate, this is where, like, I put on my idiot shoes. I'm like, take the lid off, and then where did I put it? So I recall picking this one up from, oh goodness me, I know it was in Hoppers Crossing, and from memory it was Hoppers Crossing Vinnie's. It was a long time ago. I've had it a while. It was $4. I sold it for $28 plus shipping. Next up, we've got some jewelry that I'll be able to show you later because, as I said, we've already grabbed that and got it ready. This one is this is from a viewer and someone who's been around for the journey for a while. This is a vintage Kenworth belt buckle, and we paid $2 for it. It sold for $39, and it is cool as, like, that is awesome. It's at home, ready to go. So, but it's got a message. Let's just jump on back there. Okay, so it's from my mate, the Murray River Picker. Steve, how you doing, legend? Thank you so much for this one. He wrote, thanks, Tori. I saw this on your YouTube channel last week. It's a gift for his neighbour. Keep up the good work. He's always watching in the background. Steve, Murray River Picker. Legend, thank you. I'll get that off to you today. And as always, I know you've been around for some time, mate, so thank you for your continued viewing, support, and now your purchase as well. Feel free to keep that grand tradition that we've just started ongoing. No, seriously, it is a cool belt buckle, and if your friend doesn't love it, I'd be bloody amazed. So, legend, that was a great purchase. Well done. All right, next up, there's another pair of Diana Ferrari shoes that are going out the door. Different purchaser. Now, if I've got shoe tub 2 here, I'm in luck, and if I don't, then I won't. It'll be at home. Shoe tub 2, though, I've been trying to get them all back as soon as I do them. Shoe tub 5, 3, you're going to laugh at me. Shoe tub 2 is at home. I told Ellie it wasn't. It is, though. It is. Okay, they're black Diana Ferrari shoes. I'll show you them afterward. Sorry, guys. Once again, paid $4 for them, and they sold for $36 plus post. All right. So as you can see already, we've had a fairly healthy weekend. $1,700, nearly $1,800 for the last 7 days, which is great. But like I said, I need that to continue. They're the shoes that were purchased. I do need that to continue because at the moment it's just basically it's just a fluke. You know, if we can do it again, then maybe it's a pattern. But all I know is at the moment, I'm just working my butt off. We're listing a lot of stuff. But as you can see from the weekend, even like I spent a couple of $100 on the hunt. But I do hope that those Skylanders do pay off. Like I said to you guys, I'm a bit terrified by them. I was just saying to Clint before, I was like, I don't know a lot about them. I just bought them because they were cheap. Cheap doesn't equal good, just FYI. And but some of them were decent. So. But it's still, guys, you've got to think about that stuff, particularly if you want to go full time. It's like, it's not like I can say, hey, look at my 30-day total. It's looking so good. But in the meantime, I can buy really good stuff because I've got a second job. Everything comes from the thrifting. So, you know, if I spend that $180 or whatever, it's worth it because it's my future. But you've got to be very, very cognizant of the fact that that's going to come out of your money. You don't have something that you may have wanted because you buy that stock. But for me, I get that dopamine fix from buying stock anyhow. Just look around you. And once again, gas bagging, talking to Clint, talking to you. I'm leaving stuff out as I'm getting orders ready. Thank goodness I paid a little bit of attention. Because trust me, at the moment, the last thing you want to leave out in this offsite is books. Because they will not last. It's probably another one of those tubs that really needs to be shifted into a new one. The lid feels a bit skewiff. Oh well, that is the life. Next up. Okay. So, this one is from channel member and friend Dino. Mate, thank you. Dean bought 3 items. He bought a movie which I thoroughly enjoyed called The Dead Don't Die. It's a zombie movie with a difference. It's very, very quirky. I always think of it being a little bit like, oh my God, the name's escaping me. It's a cop drama set, Fargo. It reminds me of a zombie version of Fargo. And it may be because of the regional accents in it. But yeah, it's a good movie. I've seen it various times. And I think Dean's adding it to his personal collection. And it's meant to be in here. Here. He also got another DVD which is sitting at him. Yep, Dead Don't Die is here. Something I do need to get my hands on again at some point. I've got plenty of supplies here. This is the movie. If you haven't watched it, give it a shot. It's really funny. Jim Jarmusch is the director of it. So you know you're going to be in, well, you may not know, but you're going to be always in for something quirky when he's directing. And yeah, Bill Murray is hilarious in it. And Kylo Ren, Adam Driver. Yep, Adam Driver. So yeah, it is good. The next one was well, let's just bring the whole order up. So Dino used his channel member discount, 15% off. I encourage that. He got the move for $14 less his discount. The next one was The Secret Diaries of Miss Ann Lister. So it's a period drama, but for that time, it's also a LGBT love story. So yeah, $14 he spent on that. And as always, mate, if you see this before, obviously you get your stock sent to you. I'll be looking at the shipping and making sure that appropriate refunds are done. That is at home. Ali's already located that and set it aside. In tub 20, we've got, this is the last bit of Dino's order. He got a really neat, a neat pop vinyl. Now this was part of my collection, so I'm glad that he's grabbing it though. One, it empties a nice hole in the tub for me, but it's a Batman Collector's limited edition pop vinyl, and it's just a really neat pop. It's like a Batman 80th anniversary one. Come on. It's that one there. So yeah, I've got to find some box to send Dean's stuff in to make sure this doesn't get a bit crunchied. Next up, this was another great sale, and I mean that, it was a great sale. You guys would have seen me get it. It was at Lifeline. I know this means nothing to you if you're not from Mactown, but it was from a Lifetime. Anyhow, it was from a Lifeline in Mackay. All right, I got a heap of box set stuff. This one, did I bring it here or is that still sitting at home as well? No, 62 is down here. Come on. There it is. It's nice with some of these box sets, guys. I know it sounds really stupid because I know other people have probably been telling you to do it for ages. Do check out the box sets. I never did. I always thought it was too problematic, but I think I got that for $6 or $8, Defiance. And, well, it ticked over for $169 freaking dollars. 169 bucks. For that sort of money, I might even put it in a padded bag. It's a good sale. I'm stoked. Very, very stoked on that. All right. Now, hope you're enjoying this, guys. It's a bit hot and sweaty. I don't know. Clint's a local. Are you hot and sweaty or is it okay? Up here, a bit further in though. Yeah, okay. So next up, we do have we're going to get a Hot Wheels out. It is the Blitz Speeder. It's silver and orange. It's in tub 5. Now, what I would say to a lot of people is that you may be... Yeah? Oh, what the heck? That shouldn't be there. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's on me. It's down the bottom. A lot of people go, it's not worth it doing these. Wrong. It is. If you can buy in bulk and all of a sudden you're getting a truckload of cars and they're costing you 20 cents. Is it in this bag? Yes, it is. Oh, thank God. Okay, so I just sold this for 10. Thank you, sir. I just sold this one for $10.20 plus post, and I paid 20 cents for it. So you tell me that's a bad sale? I'll say you're wrong. quick sip of the drink. Next up, we got 2 jewelry items that I would love to show you more once we get them at home. Thanks for doing that, mate. Okay, so spinning around again. Hi. Here's another thing to look out for. Once again, it's all about bread and butter, isn't it? So this is in DPDC04, and I can see it, thank goodness. Okay, so there's things you guys are going to overlook time and time again, right? I do. Ali doesn't. So she got this belt. It's a leather belt. She got it for $3, I think, maybe even $2, and it sold for $23. This stuff sells, guys, and I'm saying guys as in the gender. This stuff sells. Don't be fooled. You ladies probably do have more of an eye for this stuff. It is just a whole generalization, so forgive me if it doesn't pertain to you. But ladies tend to notice this stuff more than the blokes. But guys, spend time in the ladies' clothing section. You'll be amazed once you learn a bit more. You'll be amazed at some of the stuff you pick up and some of the great deals you get as a direct result of you taking 2 seconds to hunt for these things. All right, that's more jewelry. Okay, more jewelry. So a lot of this pick is jewelry. I will show you it. Ali's already, like I said, she's guarding it at the moment. But we will make it happen. Okay, so up and over. And I just rattled off the tub, I think, or at least 05. That was 04. There's 05. So this one, look, I'm grateful for the sale because I didn't really pay anything for it. It's a DVD sale. Is it on this side? All right, I'm going to have to dig. I was hoping I'd just be able to see it. But I do have some of these facing the wrong way, which is not the point when you've got see-through tubs. There it is. So this one, look, if I made money, I'll be surprised. If I did, it will be only $1 or $2. I paid 50 cents for the disc, I think. I'll be devil's advocate and say I spent $1 just to give you guys a bit of an idea of stuff that sometimes you may think is going to do well and it doesn't do as well as you'd hope. But so Adventure Time complete 4th season. Adventure Time was highly popular. I have an emotional attachment to this particular show, despite having never watched an episode. When my youngest daughter was in her teens, she loved Adventure Time, and because she was so into it, I liked it because it made her happy. I've never watched it. I thought it would go for more, thinking, you know, my kid liked it, surely it's going to be worth more. No, and I do apologise, it went for $9, so this was a better sale. The other one that I'm going to show you is not so great, but I still want to do the breakdown for you. So let's see here. So it went for $9 plus $10 shipping for the extra small satchel. Do be aware Aussie Post is putting their prices up. But I only had, they also, this was not promoted, which surprises me. Some of our listings, when we've been relisting, have come through as not promoted, and they've been selling. So God only knows what the real algorithm thing is for that. But just to let you see some of the costs associated. So there's $18.60 in total, because they did apply a 5% discount to their purchase. It only saved them 45 cents, but good on them. That's what it's there for, to help save. So there was Actually, I apologise. There was promotion on this. I should have scrolled down further. So we've got $18.60 less the transaction fee by eBay of $2.76 and $2.05 for the promoted listing. So, you know, out of that $9 sale, I'm already copping $4.81. See what I mean? Where I'm going with this? $4.81 of fees. And don't forget, eBay stings you on your post too. So $4.81, and then let's say I paid $1 for it because I'm being devil's advocate. So yeah, all of a sudden it's not such a grand sale because I'm up to $4.81, but I've got $13.79 left. And as you can see, it's I made dollars. It's still worth it. If I did 20 of them a day, I'd be happy. But sometimes when you look at your stuff, it isn't all that it's cracked up to be. When you hear people say, I bought this for this and I sold it for that. There's fees and all that other stuff. There's my time. I don't count the time I'm gas bagging about it because it's a learning opportunity. But yeah, by the time you've gone thrifting, yeah, if you're doing this full time, it's like thrifting is fun. It is. But it's also your work. So you should be trying to hit as many as you can and sort of as fast as you can, unless you live somewhere rurally and you've only got one or two, in which case take as long as you can to find all the treasure in that shop because that's your only source. Anyhow, it's a sale and I'm grateful. God, Tori, it's just bloody talk so much, mate. Last thing other than the jewelry, which we will explore at home, is a horror movie. So it's the last house on the left in tub 59. And this one, I know I paid $1 for it. Where is it though? The last house on the left. Oh, yep, there it is. So I paid $1 for it. It sold for $8, and I'm going to do the breakdown of that as well. And something I do want to do, because you guys have asked for it as well. I've got to remember, because I'm scatterbrained at the best of times, but I want to find an item and take you on its journey. So whether it is, well, an interesting one would be actually if we do the 44 Skylanders, because you've seen me get it. It's at home. I can still photograph it. I'll list all of it. And maybe we track how much eventually, if it sells. It may take ages to do, but we'll have a Skylander eBay. I don't know. That might work. That might work. Clint's nodded. That might work then. Okay. So, last house on the left. Paid $1. I know I did. It was a recent purchase. And it sold for $8. I tend to buy all horror, thinking that that's you know, everyone loves it because I do. And let's see. So I spent $1 on it. There was a $7.99 sale plus $10 postage, applying their discount, which leaves us with $17.64 to get the thing posted, plus the cost of goods, plus my time doing it, plus my time listing it, plus my time just picking it, then taking into account the fact that I crap on like no one's business. So $17.64 less $2.64 for the transaction fee, less $1.94 for the promoted listing, gives us $13.06 to get that thing. You see where I'm going, okay? So let's forget that I'm now band 4. I dropped down from band 5. We'll pick that back up quickly enough though. Depending on where they live, and I can't tell you guys obviously. Yeah, I don't even know where that is. If it's a major metropolitan area, then the postage rate will be cheaper. If that's rural, I will pay almost $9.70 with my band 4 for that to get there. So I make $3 to $4 depending on the postage gods. Would it be worth picking up? No, not really. But it's a lesson learnt, and horror does sell. But that would be one I wouldn't even want 20 of in the day, because that would take a lot of time to pack for me to make $60. There's other things to do that are well more worth our while. That's everything, guys, from the picking and the packing, other than the jewelry, which I'll run through with you. I'm going to turn this off, chat to Clint, and I'm going to get the postage ready here. As I've said, guys, I'm not really doing much Frankensteining of boxes at the moment. I'm using our already made padded bags. I'm using Australia Post extra small satchels. I love them. And I'm using pre-manufactured boxes that we purchased ages ago. So nothing clever with the postage, but I might do the label printing music later, because like with all the stuff that I've got to pick and get ready to go, I think it's going to sound mighty tasty when it occurs. All right, guys, good chance I'll see you at home. My place, not yours. That'd be creepy. Be creepy if you were at my place, but you know what I mean. I'll see you on the video at my home, but not in real life, but at home. Yeah. All right, guys, this is a bit more of a look. So if you're listening or doing something at the moment, I am back home. I'm going to get ready to start doing some of these figures that I bought the other day, get those listings happening. But in the meantime, I'm really looking forward to showing you some of the jewellery, just to give you an idea of stuff to look out for. And I'm going to be perfectly honest, I can't remember off the top of my head how much Ali paid for all this stuff. The only one I know for sure, let's jump into this one first. This is going over to America, and it sold for $300. It is a Pandora silver bracelet. Now, most of the beads are silver or have precious metal in them. In terms of just precious metal weight, it's heavy. And the other cool thing too, if you're ever looking at this sort of jewelry and you're wondering, you know, do you get it, is you've got to remember that Pandora retires charms. By that simply means they don't make them anymore. So they become desirable for collectors. And this is a honkin' big amount of different charms, many of which are no longer made. So we paid $40 for this, and we sold it for $300. So yeah, that's going over to the States. So we need to get onto that. All right, these now I know with most of these that there weren't any like really high ticket. There's one other one that I know that she would have paid decent money for. The rest, usually Ali finds amazing stuff really cheap. So these, for example, look, this was a small sale, but I actually really like them. They're vintage screwback. So back in the day, sometimes people didn't want to get their ears pierced. So they would literally, you'd screw that on into your lobe, and that's how it held onto your ear. So they're amber in colour. They are not actual amber itself, which is a different thing. So dangle jewellery is how we listed them, with fake glittery bits in there. They were just a cheerful $12 sale, but I think she picked them up for 50 cents from memory. So let's check here. So yeah, that were a nice and cheap one. Another one too, guys, sometimes things that, you know, you may think, oh, that looks a little bit trash, just because it doesn't appeal to you. This was a $2 purchase, but it is a silver, sterling silver 925. It is stamped 925, and it's a granulated beaded bubble jewelry. So, and you can also figure out your sizing too. That's fairly easy to do. You can get different tools that will help you with ring sizing. Yeah, it's just a neat little ring, sterling silver, couple of bucks. Silver is not like gold. It's not as expensive. But it's a good way of getting into precious metal if you can't afford gold though. And that sold for that ring, $229 plus shipping. This is Steve's belt buckle. Well, it's his mate's. The Kenworth. I think that is so cool. It's in such good condition. Solid brass, made in the USA. You can't go wrong with stuff like that. Next up, we've got a sterling silver bracelet, orange coral Yellowstone filigree. Absolutely beautiful. This one did sell for $100. And give me a second, I'll find out how much was paid for it because I don't know. Okay, so let's just quickly bring these up. So when Ali found this, it was pretty filthy. Didn't look as pretty as it does now. She picked it up for roughly $5. And yeah, we sold that. It is sterling silver, $100 for that. So that's a really good sale. And let's see here. Just got to find these other ones for you. It's hard because the jewelry. Okay, so these were they're so small, but they are vintage 9-carat gold. There we go. It's a bit easier to see. Vintage 9-carat gold starburst earrings, diamond cut studs. Ali paid $19 for these, and we sold them for $79 plus shipping. And these are just gold bonded. There's a difference in all the different sorts of gold, guys. I've got them together, so there's a pair in there and a chair as well. If you know the reference, type it in the comments. So these were $2 and they sold for $28. They're not gold, okay? They're gold bonded. So, yeah, they are pretty as all get out, but yeah, they're not like true precious metal. And Dino's, the other pair of Diana Ferraris is here. And this is also the other disc that Dino got. Thank you, Dean. And these are the other pair of Diana Ferraris, the Super Softs that I was showing you the picture of before. So like I said, we had some of the stuff here, some of the jewelry, obviously, in another location which we collected to send. And yeah, that's all the pick and pack. Now I've got to pop it all in the different satchels and post and get it ready. And we'll keep on trucking like a Kenworth belt buckle. Kenworth? Yeah, Kenworth belt buckle. All right, guys. Feeling a bit nuts. It's yeah, it's a hot one. Oh, but before I do go, this is just the other day. I don't know if I showed you guys. I found Batman Silver Series Hot Wheels. And Black Eyed Joe just sent me a message before showing me that Target has got Chinese Lunar New Year cars. So I might try to find them here. But they're cool. There's 15. They've only released 5 so far. I was like, oh, I've missed out on a whole heap. No, there's 5, and I've got the 5 that are out. So I'm excited for that. I love Batman stuff, as you know. So there's Robin, obviously, from the Dark Knight, Batmobile. Just the high roller, but done with Joker livery. Boombox with Bane livery. And finally, the Batcopter, Batman's helicopter, with Batman on it. All right, guys, I'm going to get this stuff packed up, and I'll come back to you later. All right, guys, so all the pack and post is done. 18 items. Got to print 16 labels, though. And Dino, apologies for the world's worst Frankenstein box. But everything is safe within it. All right, guys, you know we love the music. Let's see what the tune of 16 labels sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I thought it'd be a bit more musical than that, but we're still doing our best, all right? So I'll get all these onto our post, get it down to the post office. First, I'm going to have a bite to eat. And, yeah, it's a hot day. It's hot in here. The aircon's helping a little bit. But, yeah, it's hot. Yeah. All right. Hey, legends. I'm back in the car again. I just went to the post office, sent all that stuff off. The majority of the rest of the video, I might go for some time just because I feel like chatting to you guys. Some of it may be reseller stuff, some may not. I think I've got 2 presents in the post. One of them concerns me though because it's got my name and the correct address, but it's got my friend Alan's whatnot name in brackets next to my name. But in any case, I'm going to jump in and have a peek. Oh, wait, Chloe, I can see that. Well, I think it's from you. Thank you. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Okay. So, UncleReco, thank you. The message was, another hat for your collection. I got a bigger one, so hopefully it fits nicer. Kiss, kiss. Right back at you. But check it. I pee and pulls. Fantastic. The best thing, it fits amazingly. And I love the blue color. I don't know if I love the message, but I do. It's amazing. Thank you. Oh my God. That was just bloody exceptional. So yeah, huge thanks. Feel like I'm losing my mind. All right. So then the next one, believe it or not, are you ready? This is the one from Chloe. I think this is new. Bundaberg rum. Oh, my Bundy hat. Oh, thank you. I'll have to stretch this one out a bit because of my fat head. But, oh, it's so good. Both of these hats are so good. And thank you guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. You've made my heart feel like exploding. And yeah, these are just absolutely lovely. Let's have a look here. So yeah, if you do want to have a look at these here, let's have a quick look. So yeah, go to for this one here, I'm going to go myself now and have a bit of a bo peep. User tags are at UncleReco and www.unclereco.com. Check that out. And a pee and pulls. And yeah, let's have a quick bo peep. I did get that right. Chloe, thank you so very much. I'm wearing the hats in the wrong order as I'm thanking, but thank you both so very much. That made my day. I was actually hoping it was my book club book as well. This is way better, but holy smoking ducks. I had a look for the Bundy hat yesterday, couldn't find it. So thank you guys, and no kidding. Yeah, if you do send them, I didn't realize just how massive my head is. Whatever the bigger size of hat you can get, thank you so much. Honestly, teardrops in my eyeballs. Okay, I've got to go to Canelands now because it's Black Eyed Joe's fault. There is a new Hot Wheel car out, the Lunar Moon version. I'll talk to you about it. I'm going to set this up that you guys can drive with me. Hang on. Okay, so we'll get a move on. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for my hats. I do like them a lot. I got the Southern Comfort one too, but that doesn't even fit as well as those ones do. Truly exceptional and good fun. Thank you. Okay, so we're heading to Canelands now. Unexpected trip, Black Eyed Joe's fault. Joey, I love you, mate. You know that. And other Joey in New South Wales, I love you too. Okay. But Black Eyed Joe, who you guys have met before, way too long ago. He and I, well, a lot of us love our Hot Wheels. I think, unfortunately, I've cursed him with his love. But he showed me that Hot Wheels have put out a Porsche. I think it's a 935. And it is the Chinese lunar, I think it's the new moon car. It's got beautiful background on it. They're already getting listed for a fair bit online. So I'm going to go into Canelands. Big W says they've got them. And I'm going to basically get my hands on as many as I can And, you know, that may, who even knows? I might get there and they go, oh, sorry, mate, there's none. So notice how they talk funny just because I don't like the potential answer. Okay. So that's me having a drink in the background. I'm having a drink of that, you know, that pump water. I'm normally a fan of watermelon, but real watermelon, not lolly watermelon flavour. And unfortunately, I got my hopes up, bought this thing, and it is the lolly watermelon drink. So not so good. I want to say something too. I want to say something too. Today, Clint, I know you're going to see this maybe one day. I just wanted to say how much I appreciated Clint just showing up today. It was bloody lovely. And I was spewing that my day was so full that I didn't have the opportunity to like do the boys and just hang out. Because it was really lovely to hear him yelling out g'day to me from behind the iron curtain. And yeah, then just hanging around having a bit of a chinwag with me. That was awesome. Thank you so much, mate. It means the world to me. As I've said in other videos, like I said, there's opportunity here and I'm slowly building connections, but I still do feel a bit lonely part of the time. And no, you know, that's got no bearing on Ali or anything like that. It's just, in Geelong, I knew tons of people. Tons. From my closest friends, a small knit group, to all those wider spread associates and people in Melbourne. Like, I knew tons of people. Here I know a handful. And that increases, you know, over time. But it can lead to sometimes a few lonely days. And I know people think, oh, woe is me. But one thing about reselling is it can be rather solitary. And I'm not really built for that level of solitude. I'm determined to have drunk all this bottle before we get into the city. I don't think I'll do it. I don't think I've got the capacity for it, but I'll do my best. Clint made the observation today, I was whinging and he goes, I've barely seen you drink anything. And I had my big water bottle there, but he was right. It's one of the things, like, I guess we try to stay on top of it, but we're not used to it. So there are times when the whole slugging as much water as we have, you forget. Like, you go somewhere where it's a little bit air conditioned. See how pretty it is around here though, guys? Like today, the heat and the humidity outside. As I was walking, I went into the Night Owl convenience store to say hello to a noob. And as I walked back, the humidity today is crazy. And the thermostat inside our house, we had to turn it off for a little bit. I was having a chat about our property in Geelong to the real estate agent, to Sean. Hey mate, how you doing? And the thermostat for inside our house was 32. And that was after having the aircon on. The aircon got the temperature down to about 24, which feels cool to us nowadays. But yeah, it's just gross. And then coming out here, the air is literally so thick, it almost becomes a tangible, like a solid. It's so bizarre. Every now and then, I think I am acclimatizing, and then Mackay tells me I'm not. And it isn't even subtle about the way it does it. It just says, hey, good buddy, you're not acclimatizing, just so as you're fully aware. And may the force be with you always. Fun fact, around the corner, if you look to the left, there's a place there called Kidden Vintage. There's the sign. If you live in Mactown, go in the place and have a look. It's bloody incredible. There's all these rooms, and they're all themed. They're all like, the guys who own it, I'm getting to know them. This is not an ad. If you're a reseller, it's bloody useless. The shop is useless for that. But if you just want, because they're resellers, but they've got a whole shop filled with beautiful vintage stuff. And I can tell you right now, and I'll tell you this bit of free information, they've got such a good eye for merchandising. Let me know if you guys, I know it's a shop. That's where I'm funny. It's like, you know, I do a walkthrough of their shop. Then should I be doing a walkthrough of someone else's shop? It's the grey area, I think. I don't mind going to Oppos and showing you guys because the stock's always different. But all I can say to you is I've been into that place twice now. And yesterday we actually bought something for one of our friends. And it was expensive, but it was exactly what she'd wanted. And I've been looking for over a year. It's for a sort of a special pot. She wants it as like a cookie jar or something. I can't remember. But it's my friends Tony and Jane down in Geelong. And Jane asked me ages ago if I was ever on the hunt and found such a pot, could I be sure to let her know? And Ali saw it. She goes, oh my God, that's the one that Jane wants. So it was $58. And I thought, do I buy it? And I was like, I just can't afford to do that. So I called her and said, hey mate, this is exactly what you want. It's going to set you back $58. She's like, yes, please. So it's so old, I think I wouldn't mind either. But in any case, they are well worth going in and having a look at that store. Don't be fooled by the outside. It's in like an industrial sort of area. It's just a bizarro fest. It's awesome. And they do coffee and scones there, and tea. I haven't done that, but it looked and smelt good. Anyhow, there's the ad that I promise you is not an ad, because they're just worth checking out. And they are part of the reseller community. They're just doing it a bit different, and they're doing it really stylishly. I don't know if they even have an eBay store. I know they've got an online store, but their stock on eBay, they would just be freaking killing it, because the prices are fair for eBay. They're just not like great for us, because they know what they're looking at and they know how to price it, which means there's no fat on the bone for me to have a little guzzling Gnaw-rat. Gnaw, not a Norwegian rat. I haven't done too badly. I'm 3/4 of the way through the bottle. That guy on the bicycle was nuts. Crazy on the yard, yo. Now, I know this isn't very far from home. Nothing is in Mactown. But I do hope that the cars are here. Because pretty much, otherwise I would probably go to Mount Pleasant. It's weird though, Kmart said that they don't. Kmart and Target must be the same beast, guys. You can laugh at me because I don't know anything. But the Kmart website said no stock. And then it had a little sign under it, sold through Target. Black Eyed Joe said they were at Target. So I'm going to try Big W just because the Target here is weird. It's massive. It looks, I'm not even kidding, it looks unfinished when you walk in. If I have to go in there, I will. To be honest, I probably will anyhow because, you know, Hot Wheels. But I'm gonna go and buy hopefully quite a few of these lunar moons. I'll keep one for the personal collection, and I will pop the rest on eBay. I think that initially, like I said, people will balk because, of course, Hot Wheels, they make plenty of them. But there just comes a time when you go, okay, they've all run out, and a collector will just go, oh my God, I'm going to have to spend $50, and I hate that. But at least then at least they get it. So, yeah. There's a childish fun about Hot Wheels. I can tell you that right now. And I don't know did I tell you guys? It's so weird. It's as though you're sitting in the car with me and I'm just crapping on. I hope that's okay. Right, that's okay if it's okay. Right, that's not okay if it's not okay. Either way round, it will make me laugh. I love interaction. Because I worry about these longer videos that it's just like, you guys have gone, come on, idiot, I'm going now. That's why I warned you that I'd just be crapping on for the most part now, that it wouldn't be much reseller content. So I do understand if people don't finish the video with me. That's one thing I noticed up here too. is like when on steamy days, I am constantly clearing my throat. It's as though it just all sits up the back, which sounds a bit gross. It's funny, this morning, I was double checking one of my videos. It was the last thrifting video. By the way, thank you guys. I think 400 people have watched it. And that video, oh my goodness, it made me want to go up. It made me want to go up shopping. I was like, I got no reason to. I've got stacks of stuff to list, but it made me want to go do it. So that's a bit of a thing at times. You get the shopping lust, because I loved picking up all that stuff. And do you guys, like I said it to Clint earlier, but I was also asking you guys, the whole do the video about basically, you know, selling the Skylanders. Like, what does that look like? I wonder if that is going to be interesting. I've got to get them listed, of course. If no one buys them, then, you know. But what does that look like? I don't know how some people do it. Some people have got so much room on hard drives and other bits and pieces to keep that sort of footage. But I can tell you right now, I don't. So I don't. I tend to just delete most of my stuff after I've uploaded it. Just makes it easier. All right, we've got to scoot back around here. I'm not parking on the upper level like I normally do. I'm guessing that at the end of the day, I've got a fair to middling chance of getting a park undercover still, but just up here. So we'll have a wait and see. Well, I won't bother you guys with my parking. I'll jump on in if I can, and I'll get back to you soon. Get it, first world problems, hat hair. So they've got them, but he doesn't know, the guy doesn't know where they are out the back. So basically, I've had to do a click and collect in order to get them to go out the back and look for me. Sometimes this place just does stuff so differently. So I'm going to go down to Target, see if they've got stock, because it doesn't matter. This click and collect would only let me get 5. I'll go to Target now, see if I can get more. Guys, I'm going to have to come back another day. They haven't done my click and collect. I've done my grocery shopping. I'll tell you what, that Woolworths here at Canelands, they're probably all like it, but that thing flags if you do anything. And I mean anything. Like, I scanned something, I popped it, oh, here I am. I scanned something, I popped it down. Well, I dropped it by mistake. It flagged that I was stealing it. Then at the end of the transaction, what did I do? I basically had my 2 like refrigerator bags in the trolley, and once again it started flashing red that I'd been leaving stuff in there to steal, and I was like, oh my God, you know, Woolies, I'm not that keen on nicking from you. It's just nuts. In any case, I think it's time for this little rooster to head home. All my work's done, my shopping's done. It was so hot inside Canelands, like swampy. It's just one of those days. I was trying to get respite, and yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna go, friends. You've seen the day, you've been with me, you've hung out. And I'm going to get set up. If I can get the office cooled down enough, I'll do a live YouTube tonight, have a chat to the fam, see how you all went over the weekend. Till next time though, I'll catch you later. Bye.